All right, what is up, everybody? Shadow Scout 0013 reporting in for another Legion list. Today we're going to go with Republic since I don't have a Republic, and we're going to go with a Skirmish list, just a 500-point list. And this one, what I plan on doing is kind of giving the people who maybe just bought into the Clone War box. I'm going to kind of give you somewhat of something that's you can start with a few expansions. And I think that this would be at least a small, decent list that you could use to begin with new lists. If you like it, I mean, I could probably do one with the Bark Speeder and I'll kind of show you and change it out. But yeah, let me go ahead and start. So we're going to use Obi-Wan Kenobi since he comes with the Clone War box. Now, you're probably not going to have some of these cards, but you could proxy some of them, which I've done a lot just to kind of see, how they work and if they work. That way you don't have to, go grab them yet. And then maybe at some point, if AMG comes out with another card expansion pack or another card pack, sorry, that would be brilliant. But I mean, until then, so just kind of proxy them, print them out and put them under there. So I'm going to go with Force Barrier because I feel like that's definitely Obi-Wan. Force Push, because you can never go wrong with Force Push on a Jedi. Aggressive Tactics would be pretty good, but we're going to try to save points. So we're going to go with Vigilance, which is also a really great one. I think with Obi-Wan or any kind of Jedi that can bring, or any other Jedi that can bring a command card, I should say. There's a lot of different things that you can use. Offensive Push would actually be pretty good for that, aim. But we're going to go with just offensive stance and defensive stance. It's 5. You're going to try to be getting a ton of those dodges if you can, and then using Vigilance to keep one, because you're probably going to be using it until you want to use, offensive stance. But you don't have to use this one. Instead, what you could do, sorry, let's see if I did another training. You could do Tenacity. That's another really good one. Might as well go ahead and just do Tenacity. Boom. All right, so let's see. Core, we're gonna need a little bit of core. So you're gonna get phase 1s. We're gonna go ahead and at least just do phase 1s. Now, the Republic is a super expensive, very expensive core, or very expensive, I should say, just overall a faction. There you go. And so it's kind of hard to get a ton of stuff. So in order to do that, you're probably not going to take anything with your phase 1 clones. But if you wanted to, you could. If you wanted to get some phase 2, then I'll kind of show you a list with phase 2s, but we're going to go with some naked phase 1s. And then at the moment, an ATRT would be brilliant. Okay, so maybe you can use like the flamethrower one if you'd like. And then if you could, maybe you bought another, core faction, you could do another core faction. Since Obi-Wan's kind of got Force Barrier and can, start guarding, crits and hits. So, and it's only against another friendly trooper unit. So you can't use it against the ATRT or anything else, which obviously makes sense. But that's why you're going to want as many of these people as you can. The flamethrower can kind of go, or the ATRT is going to kind of go in front of you and kind of blast the way or plow the way for your troopers. And then Obi-Wan's just going to be trying to Force Barrier everything. The clone troopers can dish out. If you wanted, you have 60 points left, so you could kind of start decking things out. What I would do is I would probably, if you wanted just these 5 activations, definitely 5s, because I think 5s is brilliant with his coordinate and increased courage. And so your phase 2s aren't going anywhere because they're going to have courage 3 basically. He's got 2 health, which is awesome. Range 1 to 3 with 3 black. That's, awesome. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think phase 2s have reliable 1. Yeah, so they'll gain a surge. So awesome. So 20 more points. What you could do is with the phase ones, you could also deck them out and give them a medic. And so what that will do is it'll deck it out with 5 activations. But your phase ones, what I would do is with Obi-Wan and possibly your phase ones or one of them, I would start aiming and dodging mostly the whole time. With Obi-Wan dodging until you get kind of close enough, and then kind of letting the phase twos take those aims and dodges, and trying to unleash a lot. What you could do is if you really, really wanted, besides the order control that fives will give you, you could just give him or give the phase twos the Z6 trooper, because you're going to get a surge, so that might help. And then with the clone medic, that's going to be even better. You're going to get a ton of dice shooting at that. And then the phase ones can contribute a lot. And then since you only have 13 points left, you could just kind of give yourself another trooper, probably the phase one clone specialist to get an aim dodge or surge for free, and then share that. So you're sharing a ton of tokens the best you can with the naked phase ones. You're going to be sharing a ton of stuff, and with I don't know if you can share with Obi-Wan. It's not a clone trooper, so I don't know if that means that since he's not a clone trooper, you can't use his tokens. So I'm not quite familiar with Republic. I usually play Empire or Rebels. But yeah, so there's a easy way of doing that. So if we change this out and maybe give ourselves, well, maybe not a clone medic, maybe you could do something else. And I'll show you in a second. You're gonna get a bark speeder, with the starter pack. So in order to dish out more, so the bark speeder, speeder 1, cover 1, arsenal 2. So that's gonna be good with arsenal 2. You have a twin light blaster, range 1 to 3, which you're gonna be using a lot in skirmish anyway. And with bark having cover, that's pretty good. And with red dice, that's pretty good. Now, I don't see why this one wouldn't be too bad, especially since you are surging anyway. I think you're surging to hit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, surging to hit. Here's more dice, even though there's more red. At least there's no recovering, and I know impact is great, but I like rolling as many as I can. So for me, I'm gonna go with that one. Plus, it's gonna be cheaper, so maybe you can add, link targeting array or something to it. But I'm just gonna leave it naked for now, which leaves you still a few more points. So maybe with one of the other clone troopers, you could do an engineer. And so you've got 6 points left over. Maybe you can give one of them the portable scanner. Maybe the engineer can have the portable scanner, since you're going to be trying to heal anyway, and give maybe a dodge out to whoever possible. Or since the bark speeder is going to be moving pretty fast, you can just negate that. Keep those 5. Maybe you can get rid of the clone specialist, and that would give you what 30 something more points. So you're better off with that. And then maybe with the rest of these points, the 24 that you have left, you could probably give yourself, actually you could probably give yourself this right here, the Z6. That's only 23. And so maybe your phase 1 Z6 could fire support with the phase 2 Z6s whenever they can. So that would be pretty awesome. But that's a huge hit, and hopefully with that surge you'd be able to get a lot. But yeah, that's kind of what I would probably do for an opening starter box with Obi-Wan. And then with the command, the Obi-Wan gaining nimble at the start of activation, he gains aim, dodge, standby, or surge for each enemy unit range 1 to 2. So try to give him that when he's in the thick of things. Let's see, and then synchronized offensive. I mean, you could give that one to begin with. That would be pretty awesome. And then knowledge and defense. So Obi-Wan gains dodge for each other friendly trooper at range 1. Obi-Wan can use guardian during a melee. Man, yeah, you can pretty much just kind of use Obi-Wan even to protect everyone until you get too close. There's a lot of ways you could probably use Obi-Wan in this, which I like. And then probably push would be the second one, and then General Kenobi and 2 units. They get in surge for each other friendly unit at range 1. So I would keep your units close if you can, and then attack of the clones is the other one that I'd probably do, obviously instead of push. Yeah, you're only going to get 5 rounds, but do what you can. Use up those early pips quick. Well, not too quick, obviously, but you can probably go with synchronized defensive first, and or the Obi-Wan's 3-pip, or the other 3-pip first, and then maybe the other one second, the 1-pip second, just in case they're going to be trying to do some stuff. Well, but it's up to you. I'll leave it at that. So this is just a quick, starter pack Republic list that people can kind of play off of if they wanted to, and kind of maybe gauge what units they kind of want to use or buy to begin with, to kind of beef up the core box. But all right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, definitely, and like this video and other videos, por favor, s'il vous plaît, and that would be awesome. And then comment below if you have any ideas or any lists that you want to see kind of me do. It's just kind of up to you guys. And then share this on Facebook if you can, get the word out, and then I'd be happy to help people with their lists. Sorry that it's been a little while since reporting last. I'm trying to do some stuff for my website. I'm a personal trainer, by the way, and I've got my own website to just do online personal training, and I'm trying to update it more and get more stuff included. So yeah, it's been rough. And then also I do in-person training, and I do that a lot. Every day is filled, and I usually work 6 days a week and only have 1 day off. So I try to get this whenever I can in between. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And so like, share, and subscribe to continue to help me just know what to make. And if you guys like these, let me know. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I will catch you on the next video, if I can learn how to do this stuff.